Well, about an hour ago, there were initial reports that there was a shooting happening at a Charles University faculty in the center of Prague. It's the Faculty of Arts, and it's right in the very center of Prague. And within minutes, there were further reports that the police had blocked off the whole area, that people were being told to stay indoors. There were also reports that people were seen fleeing from the main building of the Faculty of Arts where this was all going on. And then there were further reports that there was an armed man photographed on the roof of the faculty. And since then, as you reported, the armed man evidently has been shot dead.
And you mentioned this a little bit, that this is in the center of Prague, but just give us a bit more details. I mean, we imagine students are in that area. Are you still with us, Ian?
Yes, sorry.
I was just saying, if you could give us a bit more about the neighborhood itself and what your understanding is as to the kind of people who might be there.
If anybody has been to Prague, it's very near the old town square. It's about 500 meters or perhaps 1 kilometer from the old town square, which currently has a huge Christmas market on it. And of course, it's one of the most visited places in Prague. The area where it happened, the actual square where it happened, is quite busy also. There's lots of trams going by there and lots of traffic. It was closed to traffic and trams for a while. Also, trams were diverted while all of this was going on. I spoke earlier to my wife, who is also a student at Charles University, and she said that the level of security at the Faculty of Arts, where she also goes sometimes, is quite low. And she said it was concerning. She even said it to me before today, that it was noticeably low security there. And now we've seen this incident today. So far, they've said that there are a number of dead and perhaps a high number of injuries, but they aren't revealing any more. What they did say also was that there was believed to be only one assailant, and that assailant has been eliminated.
All right, really pleased to hear your wife is doing all right, Ian. As you and I are talking, we're showing our viewers now live images from Prague University, people there being evacuated by the police. And I imagine, but correct me if I'm wrong, that attacks like this in the Czech capital are really rather rare.
Extremely rare. In fact, I would not be surprised if this turns out to be one of the worst, if not the worst, events of its kind ever in this country. Guns are allowed here. You often meet people carrying guns, but the number of shootings here is extremely low. And the kind of US-style attacks that we've often heard about, unfortunately, have never really come here. But this is something new. Of course, it could be just the work of one deranged individual, but it is a new development here and something that for many Czechs will be deeply shocking.